Oh, man. Welcome back to the gray space. I'm Zeke. That is Dray.
Yepers.
And we got another fire one for you guys this week.
Yes. Make sure you subscribe to become part of the tribe. Do us right. Hit that like and comment because you are loving the content. Now, we got another fire one. You know what I mean?
I don't know if it's fire or not.
Okay, well, it may not be.
Because we just shoot from the hip today.
Straight off the side, 15 steps, turn around. Hopefully we survive.
Hopefully we survive.
Yeah, man.
I want to talk about pizza.
You want to talk about pizza?
Okay. I want to talk about pizza because
Rando.
Yes. I want to talk about pizza. I want to talk about what our favorite place is. Right?
Okay.
Out of all the years that we've been eating pizza.
Okay. This is mad rando.
Yes. What goes, toppings or no toppings that you like?
Okay.
Style. What kind of style do you like or totally dislike?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, man. So let's go with let's go with what's our one of our favorite places to eat pizza. Like get it from whatever. You know what I mean?
Man, it's easy, man. It's easy.
All right, what is it?
The streets know this.
Okay.
It's Barrows.
The Barrows out here in Phoenix is fire.
Barrows, to me, single-handedly is the best pizzeria chain that's out there.
Dude, it's good. And
the best.
So what I do like about it, right, is the consistency of the pizza.
What Barrows, pull up to any Barrows,
you're getting,
and it's fire I don't know how they be training these people.
So, and I got to say one more thing about the Barrows, even though we ain't on it. The wings.
The wings
are fire, dude.
The wings might be better than the pizza, and that is not knocking the pizza.
Bro, the wings are so good.
The wings are, I challenge any official chain wing store, shop, whatever.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Whatever. Wingstop,
ATL Wings.
Pull up.
I don't know, man.
Pull up.
It's in the top for sure.
Come on, man.
Unless there's a little mom and pop spot we're not aware of.
No, I'm talking about chain.
But chain wise,
chain.
What do you think about chained pizza too? Like the Pizza Huts and the Domino's of the world.
I mean,
man. The Little Caesars.
It's a fast food burger spot. Do
you ever turn down pizza? You're like, nah, I don't want that. Like if it's like Peter Piper pizza or something like that, you're like, nah, bro, I don't want any of that.
I don't know if I turn it down because it all depends.
Or that's the
like
Bash's pizza. I don't want that Bash's pizza.
Nah, pizza is one of those things. Like, I think you know what
pizza, dude. Let me just tell you, dude. Even trash pizza, I'll have trash pizza,
right,
bro. Like,
right.
It is one of those. It's a weird thing. It's a weird thing, right? Yeah. Like it's trash pizza. You're like, well, that's fine. It's bread, cheese, and a little sauce, bro. I'm going in for it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
We in there. Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese got the worst goddamn pizza.
I've had Chuck E. Cheese in a while.
So,
dude, is Chuck E. Cheese still around, by the way?
Yeah, in Cali it is.
I feel like there were some out here, too, in Phoenix area, but I don't know. Dude.
I think there's one pretty close there, actually, but I'm not sure.
Right. I used to love
Peter Piper is the popping spot out here.
Dude, I loved Chuck E. Cheese when I was a kid.
Chuck E. Cheese was life.
If you could ask my mom, man. I would harass the dudes in the suits. I'd pull the tail of Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, man.
All the time, man. I just loved it. Dude. It was like a game, bro.
Whoever was in those suits back in the 90s, bro.
Props to those guys.
And
girls,
props to them because, man, they used to get hooked up by them damn kids. All of us.
Dude.
But
wasn't it a thing to see, though, behind the curtain, like once an hour, right? I think it was once an hour or something like that. Maybe every 30 minutes, the curtains would come. And then they would have like the whole... Up. Yeah, but they would have the whole like animatronic thing, sing and dance thing going on, dude. That was so, as a kid,
Chuck E. Cheese was
like
lit.
In the late 80s, early 90s for
Chuck
me,
E.
bro.
Cheese
like
was lit, bro.
So cool to see, man.
Was lit.
And it was a legit arcade too back in the day.
Legit arcade.
Like a legit arcade.
Legit arcade, bro.
Like if you wanted to go to the arcade, you go pull
Come
up
on,
on Chuck
mole
E.
in the
Cheese.
hole.
Yes,
Come
dude.
on, man.
Yes.
Hit the Chuck E. Cheese head. Come on, man.
Chuck E. Cheese was a legit
Shout out
spot.
to Chuck E.
So
Cheese.
there was a couple places. I texted my sisters and my mom the other day. I was like, "Hey, you guys remember Roaring Twenties and Pizza Chalet?"
Okay.
And my sisters and I was like, "Who had the better pizza?" And I think we all kind of said Pizza Chalet. My mom doesn't really remember Roaring Twenties, but we used to go there all the time. Roaring Twenties. I don't know if it was a Cali thing or not. Roaring Twenties had the arcade. Like it was just a cool vibe.
Okay.
For Roaring 20s. Pizza, my memory of their pizza, trash.
Okay.
But I didn't care. I'd eat the hell out of that pizza, bro, because
Right.
I wanted to go. Let's go to Roaring 20s. I want to go to that arcade. You know what I mean? And especially being in a small town that we lived in California, like, and I'm talking small for California,
Right.
you know, at the time. That was the place to go. Like, you wanted to go to arcade. We didn't have a mall. You would have to drive, you know, a good 30, 45 minutes to go to a mall where we were at.
Right.
You know, so it's not like it was right around the corner. But Pizza Chalet, bomb pizza, dude. I remember specifically how bomb this pizza was, bro.
Okay.
And it was funny because my older sister Amber, she was texting. She goes, "It still exists." I go, "No, it doesn't." She goes, "Like, it still exists. Still voted the best pizza in Yucaipa."
That's crazy.
And I'm like, I'm pulling up next time I'm out that way, bro.
You're pulling up.
I'm pulling up to Pizza Chalet because I gotta remember.
Okay.
I gotta have it like to see if I remember correctly or not.
Now,
If
is
it's that
this
good.
it's not a chain then?
It is not a chain. No,
It's a
mom and pop shop, dude,
But
and
see,
it's
that's
been
the
around,
thing.
dude.
That's
for,
the thing, bro. Is like with pizza, when you hit the mom and pop shops, it's just different, and that's why I think Barrows is so successful because it has the mom and pop feel.
It does, and it's local to here though too,
Right.
right? It's not,
But
as
there's
far
like-
as I know, it's not everywhere.
Like Barrow, you won't find a Barrows like on every corner. Like they're
No.
you know what I mean. They're spaced out pretty well, and
Trust me, I know, because the one by my house closed down for a while, and I
Right.
saw him working on it, and I was like, "Oh, please open up soon."
Right.
I legit yesterday I was over by the QT over there, and I saw drywall being put into the building. I'm like, and the sign's still up there, and if I go into like Google, it says closed temporarily.
okay,
So I'm like, "Oh, please open back up soon." I would die without that Barrows because pizza around me sucks. I'm sorry, the pizza around me is just not that good, man.
that's the thing, bro. It's really hard to find good pizza, and then when you talk about arcade, like you know pizza, like it's almost impossible. The only place I would say that has solid pizza for an arcade is Shakey's, dog.
Ooh, Shakey's. Thank you so much,
The
dude.
streets.
Shakey's.
If you ain't never been to Shakey's,
oh my god,
go to
bro.
Cali and go to Shakey's, dog.
And it's a buffet style, by the way.
Go
I mean,
to
you can
Cali
order
and go
a-
to
You
Shakey's
can order just a pizza but
and get you.
oh,
Don't get you nothing else but some pizza and some goddamn mojos.
I would also say their cinnamon rolls are really good there too.
Get
dude.
you the
Bro,
mojos,
it's so good.
and you gotta have the pizza. And you just left hand, pick a hand, left hand pizza, right hand mojos. Get ambidextrous with it if you want to switch it up. Maybe put the mojos on the. It is so. And the ranch that they be having,
Oh,
man,
my
God,
gosh, it is
Shakey's.
fire,
And
bro.
then you get done and you hit they little mini arcade. It's a mini arcade, but that thing got all the games in it.
Yep.
Got all the games.
It's
And
kind of like I would say in the sense of like so people can understand if they're from Phoenix area. It's in the vein of a Peter Piper
It is.
pizza. Like just imagine like going to a place like that, but it's way better pizza
Oh,
than
my
Peter
God.
Piper pizza because I think, in my opinion, Peter Piper probably has the worst pizza out here.
Peter Piper is not that good.
Do you remember when Little Caesars, when it first like kind of came out, how good Little Caesars was, dude? I
So here's the
remember
thing with Little
Caesars.
Caesars.
I remember Little Caesars being
Here's the
good,
thing with
bro.
Little Caesars.
Okay.
Because it's the hot and ready or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So here's the thing with Little Caesars. If you get just their basic cheese or pepperoni, it's
It's fine.
not It's okay.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Okay. I could take that.
But when you start dipping off into like their specialty pizzas, they kill, bro. Like they're good.
Really?
Yeah.
I do honestly.
You
I had
start
no
dipping
idea.
off into they. Now I'm not saying they're at the level, but like people be trashing Little Caesars for one. Price wise is clutch, right? And I think because it's so cheap, that's where people like your mind just says, "Oh, it's cheap," right? But you start dipping off into their specialty pizzas, bro. They're good, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Another one is Hungry Howie's.
Ooh. Now
Hungry Howie's gets you with the crust, dog.
That I was.
Because they got like 17 flavors of crust. You know what I'm saying?
So I agree. Their pizza's okay, but you know what's really good that they have is their pizza subs / calzones. Perfect. A great calzone / pizza sub, whatever.
Hungry Howie's is clutch too.
So
dog.
good, man. It's sprinkled a little bit of Parmesan crack over on top of it.
Man.
Oh my
Hungry
goodness,
Howie's
that buttery.
is clutch, dog. They got them flavors of crust.
That's
bro.
good, like drunk food though, too, man, because it's like
It's just
greasy.
clutch, man. Oh, it's mad grease.
It's like the greasiest pizza I can think of too, but it does come in.
That shit is grease. You know what I mean? That shit is grease.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely going in for a greasy time with that one. Tailgaters is pretty good.
I don't think I've ever had their pizza.
Tailgaters is okay. You know what I'm saying? But it's hard, man, because see, this is what you see, and I think we're doing it as a service too, man, because you know, you gotta get like some of these spots you gotta go and like to the cities. Like you gotta go to New York.
Of course.
You gotta go to Chicago. You gotta go to Detroit.
And
you gotta pull up.
I want to get there real quick.
Okay.
Because you're going down the next thing I want, but I want to say something about Domino's real quick because I had Domino's about I don't know 3 weeks ago or so, maybe a month ago. Because again, that Barrows is closed down, dude, and I was jonesing for like pizza. And bro, I got to say, I was impressed. I really was. I'm not going to go to Domino's all the time. That's not what I'm saying. But I was like, this is pretty damn good. Like, it's not the best pizza I've ever had or anything like that, but I was like, it hit the spot. I was like, okay, I'm good with this pizza. Like, for whatever reason,
no,
in my head, because I haven't had Domino's in a while, bro.
Right.
I haven't had it in a minute. And they kind of are doing what the Hungry Howie's is doing with the, like, their crust. They'll put, like, a little bit of buttery, like, Parmesan on top just to give it a little bit of flavor for it. Good. It's good, and it's not overpowering either. And I thought, this is actually a pretty decent pizza, man. Like, I know I'm making it sound better than probably it is.
No, I mean,
but it was actually decent enough. Domino's, I was like,
Domino's in a pinch is solid.
There you go. That's the way I wanted to say.
Solid 6, 7 on the board, depending on the day. And depending on what
I'm with you on that. I agree with that score.
You know what
it
I'm
is
saying?
between a 6 and 7.
6 and 7, depending on how you feeling that day.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
I'm with you on that.
Now here's a spot that I'm gonna throw you off with.
Okay. All right.
Because this is not a spot where you get hot pizza from.
Oh, okay.
You have to take it and make it at home. Shout out to Papa Murphy's, dog.
Papa Murphy's. Yep.
The fact that Papa Murphy's is still around, bro, is unbelievable because in a world where it's like I need it now, you take it home and make it yourself. Right. You bake it yourself.
Right.
When I was a kid, bro, we used to go to my grandma's house. And it was the one thing I looked forward to. Because we always my grandma always got Papa Murphy's when we pulled up. And Papa Murphy's pizza was so good, bro. I mean, goodness gracious, it was so good.
Papa Murphy's is legit.
It's like whatever ingredients they use to throw on that pizza
for what it is, right? Because
what it is.
Because I will say, on the flip side of that is the way people or the way these companies make pizza, you know, like in a wood fired, you know, fire or you know, sometimes, you know, some of the like Domino's and stuff or whatever is like through a convention oven, whatever, you know, they have different methods of cooking and stuff like that. But for what that is, I agree with you, dude. that is great. Like, you can't beat that.
No.
In the sense of store-bought pizza, because even store-bought has like the refrigerator, not frozen,
right?
But like the refrigerated, pizza in a box you could just take home quickly if you're going to eat it that day. Like take it up,
man.
take it. You know what I mean? Papa Murphy's will kill it.
Will murder that.
Yeah, all day, any day.
Especially you get like that ultimate or what do you call it? The specialty. It's got bell peppers, onions, all that stuff on it. You take that home and you throw it in the oven. Like, I don't know what they're using good ingredients, man, because that shit always hits. Always hits. Now, and then you got other spots like Mod Pizza. There's a spot in California, bro, right by USC, right by Southern Cal, University of Southern California Trojans. Shout out to the Trojans. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. We coming. But there's a spot right outside the stadium. There's like a little strip with a bunch of restaurants. And there's a spot, and it's always packed. And they do like the mini personal pizzas in the wood fire.
Right.
I cannot remember the name of it, and I don't know why, because we always go there every time we went to a game. That pizza, that thin crust, it's something about you getting that personal pizza and then being able, like a Mod Pizza. For people that are familiar with Mod Pizza, it's very similar to that. They kill it, man. And you creating your own flavors too.
Well, California Pizza Kitchen is in that same vein, is it not? Like where it's like the small personal, like kind of thin crust type of pizzas.
Yeah, it is. I mean, they make family pizzas, but not like the huge. Right. You know what I mean? But like enough for like 2-3 people. Right. No, California Pizza Kitchen is pretty good too. They're not bad. There's another one out here. I think it's called Arizona Pizza Kitchen or something to that nature. That is like the closest thing I've ever had to Barrows. Oh, really? On everything, wings, pizza. Like, wow. I feel like whoever opened that worked at Barrows. Like it's like Barrows' cousin. Yeah, you know what I mean. Barrows. It was Bruno Barrow. He got kicked out of the Encanto family. Yeah. He ended up so Barrows don't talk about Bruno. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And we don't talk about Bruno. And now Bruno's at Arizona Pizza Kitchen and he's just using all the recipes. Yeah, there you go. I think that's what I might have to try that, man. That sounds really good. That sounds pretty good. It's really good. Now let's transition into the style. So do you like the thin crust, the regular crust, like the New York style, the Chicago style, the deep dish? Not a big deep dish fan. So I'm gonna tell you something, man. I think deep dish is good, but it's almost not pizza, bro. Right. I'd almost argue that it's not. It's like a casserole. It almost is, man. It's almost something different. It's like a quiche. It's because first of all, it's heavy. It's super like one piece. Yeah. It's really will fill anybody up, bro. It's thick. It's so weird because it's covered with marinara sauce. You know what I mean? So it's just a different type of pie, and I'd almost argue that it's something different. But so let's take that out of it, okay? Because there is even like the Chicago and even like the Detroit style pizza. Do you have a particular favorite type of style of pizza? Not really. See, and Detroit is with the sauce on top, isn't it? I think Detroit is with the sauce on top. Yeah, and it's usually in like a pan, if I'm not mistaken. And New York is like what, thin crust? It's thin. It's usually kind of greasy. It's bigger. You can fold it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, New York, they eat it like a sandwich. Yeah, because they'll fold it. They fold it most of the time. No, they took people from New York will tell you like if you eat your pizza like flat like that, they're like, "What are you doing?" Right? They're like, "Yo, son, what you doing, son? You gotta fold up the pizza, son. You fold it up like a sandwich, yo. It's like a hoagie, but it's got, you know what I mean, son? You know what I mean." So my favorite is Chicago style pizza. I like that. Well, so what is Chicago? Chicago is like a thicker style pizza. From my understanding, it's like the regular crust. Yeah, but it's a little bit thicker than a regular crust. Okay. You know what I mean? Okay. A little bit fluffier, I would say, from what I've had of Chicago. Okay. And that's what I'm thinking of, and I could be totally wrong about that, but I like that. If that's the case, I would tend to go that way.
Yeah. But I will say something about the thin cracker style pizza. For whatever reason, every once in a while, man, that is a perfect pizza.
So to me, that's great when it's a personal style pizza.
Okay, so
when you get the little 8-inch joint, that one hits.
Where it's like thin and crackery.
Thin, got all the toppings on there. Man, nice crunch.
Yes.
Sauce laid out perfect. Like that hits. But if I'm having a big old, like, for the squad, and we're all going to have a slice or two,
right,
I would prefer probably the Chicago style pizza.
I totally agree, dude. Man. Like, I even prefer it even more times than not anyways, like that Chicago style pizza,
For sure.
All right, then, so let's talk toppings. Is there anything that is like you have to have it on there or absolutely cannot have it on there?
Can I have? I would say like probably anchovies or something like that. But I've never really had it, so I don't know. I used to say mushrooms, but I've grown to kind of.
What is your thing with mushrooms, by the way?
It's just texture, bro.
Okay, all right. Because I mean, it could be the taste. Because they're very earthy.
No, the taste is fine. The taste doesn't bother me at all. Because I like cream of mushroom and stuff like that. But I'm learning as I get older. I'm like, okay, certain things I like to have them on.
Okay,
and they got to be cooked a certain way too.
Sure.
But man, I'm a big like I love the specialties. So I'm a big I like bell peppers and onions on damn near anything, bro. I will throw that shit. I will find a reason to throw bell peppers and onions into a dish, and I don't need to.
Right.
I saw anything like that. I love chicken on a pizza, bro. Chicken on a pizza is just amazing. I know, people are going to talk ish, but I'm from the West, man. Throwing pineapples on that boy.
Bro, I'm glad you said something because I was getting there, man. Hawaiian style pizza is fire. You come at me, bro, if you want. Like,
bro, when you got the pineapple and the chicken, and then you get gangster with it, bro, and you have the little teriyaki barbecue sauce on there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Huh, homie?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. I'm telling you,
that Kona from Barrows, I challenge you. Challenge. I challenge you to go to Barrows, order the Kona, and tell me you ain't falling in love with it, bro. That Kona pizza from Barrows, I'm shouting out Barrows like we got a sponsorship. We don't got no goddamn sponsorship. I'm telling you, pull up to Barrows and get you a Kona. That thing hits on all cylinders.
Yeah, that Kona is so good. Man, it's been a minute since I've had that Kona pizza in a while, too.
Yeah, that Kona pizza hit.
So I'm with you, man. Like, I prefer a pizza that is like the specialty pizza. So it has a little bit of vegetable, and then, every place kind of does a little bit different, but it's either got pepperoni. Sometimes they have like a little bit of Canadian bacon or sausage.
I'm not really a big Canadian bacon person.
It depends on where you go. Like, so it depends, but let's just say Barrows, for example, though, because they have pepperoni, mushroom, onion, and bell pepper, if I remember correctly. And that is a great specialty. The Barrows special is what they call it. It is so good, dude. It's like the right amount of.
Oh my god. I can taste it right now. Pause.
Of toppings over it. It's not too smothered with, and it's just right.
And it's not
to
mad
me.
greasy either.
No, it's not, man. It is not. I give props to Barrows for not having greasy pizza, man.
Yeah.
So
if I had to have the perfect pizza, bro, I'd have bell peppers, onions. I'd have red and green. Actually, nah. I like just the green sometimes on the pizza. So the green bell, I have.
Ooh, is olives on there though too, isn't there? Black olive.
Is there? On some. I don't think it's on.
It's on the Barrows special?
No, I think it's mushroom.
Oh, you're right. It's the mushroom. Yeah.
So this would be my perfect pizza.
Okay.
Onions, green bells, chicken.
Okay.
Bacon.
Oh.
Pineapple.
Bacon. Oh, okay.
And depending on my mood, it wouldn't be every time. But if I'm really feeling it, jalapeno.
Okay.
And I'm out.
That's a decent little combo there.
Chicken, bacon.
What kind of sauce? Regular marinara?
Ooh. Nah, you know what? I'm actually going with like either like like an Alfredo style, like a white sauce, or I'm going with like the barbecue.
Okay.
Because it's going to meld those flavors, bro, like with the onions and the chicken and the pineapple. So it's got a little Hawaiian style to it, but it's a little specialty. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for it.
I'm not a big fan of barbecue. Like, all the time.
Whatever is on that Kona pizza, that teriyaki barbecue blend that they have, that's the sauce that I want.
Okay.
That's
I got
the sauce.
You.
That sauce right there.
Yeah, I got
Not regular barbecue, like that almost.
Because have
teriyaki.
you had like a barbecue pizza before? It's too barbecue.
It's too barbecue.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm like,
I'm not a big like straight up barbecue person.
Right.
Anyways.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, barbecue's fine, but it's got to be
Like
mixed.
sweet and spicy, something like that.
But barbecue's always, for me, is better when it's mixed with other stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So even if it's a little bit, like, with a little bit of spiciness
it's
to it or whatever. You know?
Regular barbecue, don't do it.
Yeah.
You don't do it.
So, you know, and the one thing I have to say before we kind of shut this down a little bit is the thing I think people or most of these companies get wrong is how they layer these particular toppings, right?
Facts.
So let's just start with the bread in general, right? I think to me that is the most important part.
It is.
The bread is
the dough is everything.
The dough is everything, right? Because it's hard to screw up cheese and all that kind of stuff,
right?
But it can't happen. I'm just saying. But your bread sucks. Your pizza sucks. Sorry, it just is what it is when it comes to that. So if you get the bread right, which is cool, all right? But then the sauce. Let's just say marinara sauce, right? Regular marinara sauce. Please don't smother that thing with marinara sauce. I don't want to just taste bread and marinara sauce. I can't stand when they do that, man. But I also can't stand it the other way around either, where they just like go, like you're like, where's the marinara? Like where is the sauce?
Right.
There's no sauce here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like they painted it on with like a little quick brush or something, and you're like, no. Right. You know and then like the cheese and stuff too, right? And all the toppings and stuff. I think that's what makes a good pizza. Yeah. Like you could throw whatever kind of toppings on there that you want, but it's got to be consistently consistent.
Yeah.
So it's got to be layered correctly. Because if not, you're screwing it up. And again, going back to the Howie's, Hungry Howie's pizza, I think they just put too much like cheese on there. That's why it's so dang greasy,
they put
dude.
Mad cheese on there.
You know, which is fine. Like I love cheese, bro, but like it's just like you look at it, you're like, hey, I'm gonna be constipated for a couple of days, bro. Like I have so much cheese. Like you're like, oh my god, like your stomach already hurts just like looking at it, bro. Like
bubbling.
But yeah, man, I just wanted to talk about pizza because I don't know, for whatever reason, man, it's been on my mind for the past like week or so. Like
somebody get Zeke a slice.
I know I need a slice of pizza from Shakey's.
Shout out to Shakey's.
Oh, dude, when you said Shakey's, man. I was just like, why can't there just be one out here, dude? I would drive to it.
I'm pulling up.
Even if it's in Guadalupe, bro. I'm driving out to it, bro. I'm driving out there.
Not in Guadalupe. We pulling up to Guadalupe. You know what I'm saying?
I'm driving out there at least once every 6 months to go to Shakey's, bro.
Yeah. I'm turning into a whole new character. I might be Black Garlic, Negro Garlico in Guadalupe eating Shakey's, you know what I mean, with my mojo, you know what I mean?
So anyways, yeah, man. You guys let us know what your guys' favorite pizza spot is or what you guys like or don't like. You can come at us for telling us that we suck about having pineapple. That is a very
controversial
it is very controversial. Really like there's like, it's hot.
How can you call it a pizza?
Right. It's very hot and cold to me, dude. It's very rare you find somebody that goes, meh. It's either like, no, dude, this shit's fire, or it's like, no, this shit's gross. Don't even dare put it on there. No, but that's that sweet and salty stuff, dude, that I like, man.
Sweet and savory. Not mine.
But pineapple's fire anyways.
Pineapple's number one.
I love pineapple, bro.
Pull up.
You guys stay safe. You guys stay positive out there.
And as always, go get you a Kona pizza. And this is the Gray Space.
Peace.
Peace.